The opening game in Group B matches the French, a side making their first appearance in the finals with the much fancied former world champions Norway. The underdogs made a good impression, but found Norway's experience a decisive factor.
And a first-time shot here, and a brilliant save. What an effort it was from Elodie Wook, and it nearly caught Bente Nordby out. Can Norway find this elusive first goal? It's what the French can't afford, and they do score! And it's Anita Rapp from New York Power, and with a header too. And it's Norway 1, France 0. Bunderebege. This is really good play from them. Soubiron slips it in. This is Pichon's chance. Pichon still there. Was she fouled? Well, just for a moment I thought she may have been. I don't think she's complaining though. Well, Wook just manages to win the control. And plays for a free kick, I suspect, and the ball is transferred to the other end. This may be the chance for the Norwegians to get a second, and it's still there. She's trying to hook it in. Brilliantly done from the angle. Danny Melgren, 2-0 Norway, and that may well be victory for the Scandinavians. And here she goes. The goalkeeper gets a touch on the ball, but look at that for presence of mind and technique from Danny Melgren.
So first blood to Norway, and next it's the South Koreans and a colourful army of followers against the equally enthusiastic support of the Brazilians. It was the South Americans who had everything to celebrate when the contest began.
Brazil are in there in general, the goalkeeper coming from the line in trouble, and ultimately does make the save, but the referee's given the penalty for a handball. And here is a real opportunity for Brazil to strike first in the game. Left-footed Mata, 1-0 it is. Clinically struck, and Mata has Brazil's first goal of the 2003 Women's World Cup Finals. Which won back here by Daniela for the Brazilians. And that might just be a free kick. It is the substitute there, Song Hyun-ah, taking the player down, Fadiga, and already in, and Katia will score! The free kick was taken so sharply there, the Koreans were caught out. Daniela slipped it through, Katia wrapped it into the Korean net. Brazil lead by 2-0. Left-footed. And then drilled into Katia onside. This could finish the job now, and Katia will score again. 3 for Brazil, 2 for Katia. Bring on the points. And it's Samba time again for these joyful Brazilians.
Brazil's 3-0 win sets up a showdown with Norway in the battle for supremacy at the top of Group B. The more experienced Europeans went close early on, when Danny Melgren was denied by a fine save from Andrea. But Brazil went on to stun one of the pre-tournament favourites.
But look at that for a possession count. Clickety-click for Brazil, 66% to Norway's 34%. That's quite astonishing. But it's still 0-0, which is the most important statistic. Daniela here on a lung-bursting run. Daniela, fantastic! What a goal by Daniela! That's one of the best goals you will ever see. It was fantastic because she must have gone 40 yards, made the space for the shot. An absolute wonder goal from the wonder player Daniela. Magnificent goal. And it's 1-0 for Brazil. Here's a free kick for Brazil, and Katia, and they have a second goal. Brazil lead here by 2-0. Joyous scenes for the Brazilians, fury for Nordby. Brazil are taking a stranglehold on this game, and a real shock here for the former world champions Norway. Out wider now for Sundowner. who's done some good things in the last few minutes. Oh, wonderful goal for Norway, and what a time for Marianne Pettersen to come up with a record-breaking goal. She is now the top scorer in Swedish history, and Marianne Pettersen has come flying in here to head Sandauna's cross into the Brazilian net. Goal number 65 of her career in her 95th international. Oh, is she happy or what? And so she should be. Here we go. Oh, it's lovely. Marta. And driven across, and still a chance might be here. Marta! Brazil have their third goal, and Marta has plundered yet another one. And it was all down to her, really. She opened it up for Maikon, and she finished it off as well. Marta took one touch with the right foot, but still favoured the left to drill it between the Norwegian defenders. Maikon to take the corner, left-footed, which means she'll swing it away in the direction of the likes of Katia there. Forced that in the way. Formiga. Oh, Formiga into the area she will go. The cross is good. Katia scores for Brazil, who are surely on their way now. What a wonderful cross from Formiga, and what a scoreline this is. Norway 1, Brazil 4.
A touch of good fortune about goal number 4, but Brazil good value for their win. Meanwhile, French hopes were kept alive by Marinette Pichon.
It's played in with enough height. Diacre, she's got a goal as Pichon. She's had so many chances on the night. It only takes one. The Korean goalkeeper is mortified. She has been beaten by France's #1 striker, and Marinette Pichon has her first World Cup finals goal. It's the first one ever struck by France in World Cup finals.
The French win meant Norway had to make the most of their final group match, and they didn't disappoint.
Melgren gives chase. For here, though, is Yoo Kin Kim. Another opportunity for Norway. And again it's Lane, and Gulbrandsen gives Norway the lead, just short of the 5-minute mark. No foul. The Australian official waving play on, and here's Marianne Pettersen with Melgren waiting for the cross. It's Melgren, it's 2! Gulbrandsen now for Norway. Pettersen unmarked on the right-hand side. If they can pick her out. It's 3-0. It's so easy for them. Pettersen, is this number 4? Pettersen, she was being fouled and she slides it in anyway. And it's now 4-0 to Norway. Sandauna, that's a great ball by Sandauna. Little flick there by Gulbrandsen. Sandauna again, it's Sandauna! 5-0. Knudsen, oh goodness me, there could be a goal here for Korea. There is, they've pulled one back. Jin-hee Kim has scored. Lee. Klaveness helps it forward. 17 is Orman. Orman for number 6. It is number 6. Orman. Orman again. Oh, great finish. And Korea have been well and truly put to the sword here.
As the Koreans go home, Norway's progress was confirmed in the group's other final game.
Maikon, the ball spins up off her shin. Now she might try and seek to play Katja through the middle. The goalkeeper's unsure. Katja might get the goal here for Brazil. What a mistake by goalkeeper Celine Mati. It's the first mistake she's made in the entire tournament. As Katja celebrates, and Brazil are surely now on their way through to the quarterfinals of the Women's World Cup. 4 goals Katja has scored here in Washington.
Brazil heading for the top of Group B, despite a late reply by the French deep into injury time.
And the crowd are getting behind this spirited French challenge now. They've got to be quick though. Soubiron, it's played through the middle. Here is Pichon! Goal for France from Marinette Pichon! And late in the day, the French come up with a goal here. Only the second Brazil have conceded in 3 matches. They've no idea what's going on in the other game, but France at least have done their part of the bargain some good with Pichon's second late goal in 2 matches.
Pichon's dramatic strike can't save the French from waving goodbye to the tournament. Brazil are joined by Norway in the knockout stage.